Mindy, where were we?
Can I just a second?
Yeah.
We're talking about the base.
Course book, right?
Yes.
We were doing course book. Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
For the time being, please look at the book.
Yep.
Okay.
I think we're using number 2.
Unit 3.
Page number 33.
33, 34, right? About the pay. And we discussed 4A. 4A. I will discuss 4A and then
Now we'll finish number P.
B. Emotion. What is the emotions the person is feeling? Did we discuss that?
No.
I want to start from that. So, Minari, what is, you need to say like, list the emotions the person is feeling. Through this poem, what kind of feeling? The emotion the person is feeling.
Like kind of missing.
Missing, yes, that is correct. So it means that feeling trapped behind the past. Feeling trapped behind the past. Yeah, if you want to write, the first feeling, the first emotion is like, the person is, you can write that way. The person is feeling trapped behind the past. Feeling trapped behind the past. And what else?
Are you gonna discuss number C also?
Yeah, say another
to-
feeling is
Another feeling. Another feeling.
how about now? How about the current situation?
He will never forget this memory.
Mm-hmm. And the pleasure of the childhood memory, and also the pain of, and also you could see the pain of the loss of the past.
Yes.
Yes, you so it means like the feeling of trapped by the past and the pleasure of the memory fused with the pain of the loss of the past. You can say that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this is for B. Next. Rest of it. I will go quickly. Text 3C. Haiku. 35. Page 35. Haiku. Can you read first?
Yes.
I will
Text
describe the writing style of haiku. That's all.
Okay. Hi. Do I have any? Do you have to read now?
Yes. 3C. 3C.
So we see haiku at the hidden pond.
Mm-hmm.
How am I supposed to read it vertically or horizontally?
Yeah. It must be vertically first. Like at the hidden pond, a fat frog flops like a stone, like this.
Okay. At the hidden pond, a fat frog plops like a thrown into the water. Magical water, transparent chameleon, coloring the world. Hello, are you okay?
Okay. It is a Japanese poem. Haiku is a Japanese poem. Have you ever had haiku?
No, never.
It is a kind of Japanese poem. Okay. So later we will discuss what haiku is. First of all, you need to look at 6A. 6A. Look at the 3 examples in text 3C, 2 examples in text 3C to help you define a haiku. What kind of poem is a haiku? We will discuss that. A haiku means a 3-line nature description poem.
Okay.
There are 3 lines. And nature description poem. That is called haiku. And another thing that you need to know is syllabic verse. Syllabic verse will be in the pattern of 575. 575. I will show you what is 575. Look at the first one. At the hidden pond. How many syllables are there?
At the hidden pond 5.
Yes, that is called 5 syllables. And the second one, will you please try? How many syllables do you think?
Fat frog plops like a stone. 7.
Yes, 7 syllables. How about the third one? Will you please try?
Into the water. 5.
Yes. So that is called 5-7-5 pattern. 5-7-5 pattern. And in the first line, there must be 5 syllables. In the second line, 7 syllables. And in the third line, 5 syllables. So that is concerned with syllables. 5-7-5 syllables. So that is haiku. A haiku is a 3-line nature description poem with a written as syllabic verse in the pattern of 5-7-5. Yeah, we have for number 2, we have already discussed 5-7-5 syllabic pattern. How about the second one? Magical water. How many syllables?
5.
5. How about transparent chameleon?
Transparent chameleon. 6.
No, not 6.
Trans-
Transparent chameleon. 7.
Oh, okay.
7. And hit the last line.
Coloring the world. 5.
5. Right? Okay. So for knowledge, I will let you read page 36. Keep quiet. Haiku. Read. You will know more about haiku.
Haiku. A haiku is a descriptive poem in the Japanese tradition, which consists of 3 lines in a pattern of 5-7-5 syllables. The final line begins together the 2 images in lines 1, 2. The final line brings together the 2 images in line 1, 2. Okay. Often there is a word to indicate which season the poem is set in. The aim is to capture simply an intense moment in nature or to define a natural phenomenon figuratively using the power of description. A haiku should need no explanation, as the actions or images speak for the feeling. If you are feeling brave, you could go on to try to write a tanka, another Japanese poetic form, which has 2 more lines than a haiku, both of 7 syllables. This type of poetry is called syllabic verse. Meter is irrelevant and rhyme is not required. You don't have to put in punctuation if it would spoil the flow of the poem. The devices used are personification, metaphors, similes. What is that?
Yeah, similes. Similes. I will
Similes,
explain.
alliteration, and assonance.
Yeah, similes. For example, the river. Not the river, the sea. The sea, in the poem, the sea, in the first line, the sea is a hungry dog. It is called metaphor because the sea is compared with a dog directly. But if I put like the sea is like a hungry dog. So it will be simile because of like. It is a kind of comparison by using like or as. So it will be simile, no more metaphor. Metaphor is direct comparison. Simile is a kind of comparison using like or as. That's all. Okay, so comparing, and here you need to underline like a haiku is a descriptive poem. Underline a descriptive poem. And next one, a pattern of 5-7-5 syllables.
And why, when you write a haiku, when you compose a haiku, you need to consider which season the poem is set in. The last line, which season the poem is set in. And that's all. You have learned two poems. So could you please write your own haiku? Would you like to do it now, or would you like to do it homework? Mindy?
Homework will be nice.
Homework. So because only 3 lines, it won't be too heavy, right? So you need to compose your own haiku. If you have no ideas, on the internet there are a lot of sample poems, and you can learn and you can make your own haiku. Okay, so the next thing I will focus is a drink of water. I will let you read quickly. As you are alone.
Yeah. A
So
drink
please
of
read.
water.
Yeah, read. First paragraph.
The time when the rains didn't come for 3 months, and the sun was a yellow furnace, and the sky was known as the Great Drought in Trinidad. It
Drought.
happened when
Drought.
drought
Yes.
was known as the Great Drought in Trinidad. It happened when everybody was expecting the sky to burst open with rain to fill the dry streams and water the parched earth.
Okay. It is about the drought in Trinidad.
Yep.
Everyone was expecting the rain. That's all. Go to next paragraph.
But each day was the same. The sun rose early in a blue sky, and all day long the farmers lifted their eyes, wondering what had happened to Parjanya, the rain god. They rested on their hoes and forks and wrung perspiration from their clothes, seeing no hope in labor, terrified by the thought that if no rain fell soon, they would lose their crops and livestock and face starvation and death.
Any new words here? Actually, you are rich in vocabulary, so I don't. Actually, this exercise is for semicolon. I want to focus on semicolon. I have to do paragraphs. Can you find some semicolon? Later we will discuss.
Yeah, second paragraph on the first line.
Okay, and what else? Only that?
And yep, only that.
Only that. Okay, go to next paragraph.
In the tiny village of Las Lomas, somewhere in the field, a cow moved mournfully, sniffing around for a bit of green in the cracked earth. The field was a desolation of drought. The trees were naked and barks peeled off trunks as if they were diseased. When the wind blew, it was heavy and unrelieving, as if the heat had taken all the spirit out of it.
Okay. So any semicolon?
No, nothing.
Okay, go on.
Bushfires had swept Las Lomas and left the garden plots charred and smoking. Cattle were dropping dead in the heat. There was scarcely any water in the village. The river was dry with scummy mud.
Okay. No semicolon, right? Okay, go on.
There's one.
Wait. Oh yes, there's one. There was scarcely, yeah.
But suddenly silence and darkness fell together. A large black blob of cloud blotted out the moon. The sky was thick with clouds piling up,
Piling up on each other.
piling up on each other, and there was a new coolness in the wind. The sky grew black. It looked as if the moon had never been there. The wind became stronger. There was a swift fall of some heavy drops. Then the wind died like a sign. A low rumble in the east, then silence. Perhaps Virginia was having a joke with him. Perhaps there would be no rain after.
Mm. Yeah. Will you please find some?
Yep,
Mm.
the sky grew black.
Another semicolon.
Yeah, stronger.
Okay.
It's the last line with them.
Go to next line. Next
And then,
paragraph.
yes, and then it came sweeping in from the northeast with a rising wind, not very heavy at first, but in the rest, coming and going. The villagers opened their mouths and laughed, and water fell in. They shouted and cried and laughed again. Their cheeks were streaming, perhaps with tears, perhaps with Virginia's rain.
Okay. So here you have any semicolon?
No,
No more, right? Number 7, it says circle the semicolons. We have finished, right? I let you circle while reading.
yeah,
And semicolon, I want to focus on the difference between a semicolon and a full stop. What is the difference? Actually, semicolon is quite similar to full stop. Full stop, when a full sentence is finished, we put full stop, as you have already known. Semicolon is quite similar to full stop. But why do we put semicolon instead of full stop? Why do we put full stop instead of semicolon? Go to key point. Read.
keep on semicolons. As you would expect, semicolons are stronger than commas and less strong than full
Full
stops.
stop. Yes, that is the point. Semicolons are stronger than commas. Sometimes, to separate the sentences, you can put comma. There are 2 sentences and you can put comma. Sometimes it is okay. Sometimes it is okay, but it's not that serious. So you can put semicolon in one sentence and then semicolon, second sentence. And if it is more serious, first sentence, full stop, second sentence. They have similar ideas, but compared to comma, semicolon is more serious. And if you want to make it more serious, you can put full stop. That way. And then second line, Mindy, read. They have the same function.
They have the same function as full stops to show where a sentence ends, but they do not require a capital.
The next thing that you need to know is in semicolon, you don't need to change capital letter for the next sentence. Please check it here. For example, the sky grew black, one sentence. It looked as if blah, 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 another sentence. And 2 sentences are joined with semicolon. And it is small letter. You don't need to change in capital letter. That is the second one that you need to know. So the thing is that semicolon is the same as full stop. But full stop is not, full stop is more serious. Semicolon is not that serious. And for the second sentence, you need to write for the second sentence, the first word must be in small letter. Go on reading. In which situation do we use semicolon? Next paragraph. Next page. Page 38.
They suggest that there is a strong link in context between the two sentences they connect, and that before a full stop would be too definite.
Why do we put semicolon? Because two sentences are related, closely related, then you can use semicolon. The meanings are related, closely related, then you can put semicolon. Go on.
Often the sentences joined by a semicolon are balanced in their construction. See the last sentence in penultimate paragraph of text 3D, or at least one of the two sentences is short. A comma could not be used instead of a semicolon because a comma requires a connective and a semicolon does not. For example, the river was dry. There had been no rain, or the river was dry because there had been no rain.
So if you want to use comma, you need to put connective like because, and, as, although, right? You need to put those. And two sentences, the river was dry, it is short. There had been no rain, it is short. So that the meanings are quite related, then you can put semicolon. Go on.
Semicolons are used as often as either full stops or commas. But try to include one in each of your pieces of writing if appropriate, to show your ability to use a range of punctuation.
Yes. To show a range of punctuation, you can use semicolon, but you must know the rules. So, what you have already read the key point. So the main thing is that it is quite similar to full stop, but it is less serious compared to full stop. And the next thing is the one of the sentences must be quite short, and the sentences are short and they are closely related. Then you can put semicolon. Why do we use semicolon? To show that you know how to use different punctuation marks. That's all. And talking about that, I want to go to non-sentences. Activity 8B. Tip. At the bottom, page 38. I will let you read quickly for non-sentences. Confusing. Are you ready? We are doing this non-sentences. This one. Are you ready? Minari has to read along. That's one. Hello.
Yes.
Will you please read non-sentences?
A non-sentence is one which does not contain a finite verb, i.e.
That is. I.e. means that is.
i.e. a verb which shows subject and tense. They are generally to be avoided in continuous writing, but just occasionally you may come across one or wish to use one to draw attention to some aspect of the content of the writing. For example, the writer may wish to give the expression of speed or suddenness or
to emphasize
to emphasize something just said, as in nothing happened, nothing at all. The first of these is a sentence. The second is not. Non-sentences can often be found in dialogue or at at the very end of a piece of writing for dramatic effect.
Yeah. Example. Yeah. Nothing happened. Happen is verb. So the first sentence is, although it is short, it is a sentence. Nothing happened because happen is verb. But in the second sentence, nothing at all. In this sentence, do you see any verb? Do you see any verb? Minadi, do you see any verb? Nothing at all.
And could you repeat that?
Oh, can you see my share screen?
Yes.
I have picked two sentences. One is nothing happened, and the other sentence is nothing at all. So in these two sentences, the first one, nothing happened. Happen is a verb. So
Yeah.
if there is a verb, we call it a sentence, right? So nothing happened is a short sentence. But second sentence, nothing at all. Is there any verb?
No, sir.
No. So, but you see full stop. So it is a complete thought. That kind of sentence is called non-sentence. Non-sentence.
Oh.
There is no verb. So sometimes you may be asked why the some non-sentences are used in this context, in this test. You may be asked that kind of question.
So can you use non-sentences with a semicolon?
No. We are not talking about this. This is another topic. It is later I will ask you to look for some non-sentences. This is another topic. You mean you would like to separate these two sentences with semicolon, right?
Yeah, the sentence you've written in the screen instead of the middle full stop, can I write the semicolon?
Semicolon, possible, because semicolon is quite similar to full stop. So instead of full stop, you can use semicolon. If you think it is these two sentences, but these two sentences must be logically related. One thing is these two sentences must be logically related. And if you want to make it less serious, then you can put semicolon.
Okay.
And for this tip, we are the main thing is you must be able to find non-sentence. Non-sentence is like that. So here, the question may be here. Why are non-sentences used in the test? So your answer must be related to this. Here, the writer may wish to give the impression of speed, suddenness, or to emphasize something just said. It depends on the situation. Your reason may be related to these key points. To give the impression of speed or suddenness. Or another point is to emphasize something just said. It depends on the situation. Your reason may be related to this. Got it? So let's go back to the reading test. In this reading test, we have already found some semicolons. In the first paragraph, any non-sentence, please find any non-sentence. There is no verb. How about the second paragraph? Semicolon is here, but each day was the same. The sun rose early in a blue sky. So two sentences are related. Then we put instead of full stop, we put semicolon. Here in the second paragraph, do you see any non-sentence?
No.
No. Let's go to the third one. Any non-sentence?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, next. Bushfires.
No, I guess.
How about pet? Pet fires had swept. Any non-sentence?
No.
No. And next. But suddenly silence and darkness. That one. Yes.
Oh, nothing at all.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Wait. How about this sentence?
That was extra information.
This sentence. A low rumble in the east, then silence. Do you see any verb?
No.
Huh? No verb. So it is a sort of non-sentence. Okay, that is called non-sentence. A low rumble in the east, dash, then silence. There is no verb and full stop. So it is a non-sentence. Any other non-sentence? Last paragraph.
I'm not very heavy at first, but in thrust coming and going.
Yeah. Not very heavy at first. There is no verb. So it is called non-sentence. Coming and going. I think that's all. So my question is, why are non-sentences used in this reading test? The reason is already mentioned. You need to take the suitable words for this contest.
To give the impression of suddenness.
Suddenness, yes. The writer used non-sentences to give the impression of suddenness. Yes, okay. That's all. Through this test, you have learned semicolon and non-sentences. Next. I spent 20 years at sea. I will let you read that. Okay, let's go to this. Text 3E. Yeah. There are some bull words. You need to read quickly and try to understand the bull words. Do it. I will give you a few minutes. Trying to understand the bull words in dictionary. Circumnavigating, turbulent, manufactured, cute, toxic.
Teacher, what am I supposed to do?
I let you read Twine spent 20 years at sea.
Oh.
3E quickly. And you must try to understand the words. You know what to do? Try to understand the words, the meaning of words. Read quickly to understand the test briefly. There are some beautiful words. And the main focus is collective nouns and participles. Okay, I think it is enough. Minity, start reading. Twine spent 20 years at sea.
Right. We spent 20 years at sea. Known as the friendly floaties, the deck Amanda, or the Moby decks. Tiny yellow plastic bath decks are still circumnavigating circumnavigating the globe 20 years after falling into the ocean in January 1992. Loaded as a shipment from China to North America, the container was swept overboard in the hurricane winds of the Pacific. Yeah, and 30,000 bath toys set off on a journey on more turbulent waters than the bathtub they were intended for. The container actually included blue turtles, red beavers, and green frogs, but it is the yellow ducks that have captured their imagination.
It is understandable. In this case, I want to discuss circumnavigating. Through this book, you could learn some high vocabularies, and you need to apply these words in your writing as well as in speaking. So what is the meaning of circumnavigating according to this contest? Tiny yellow plastic bath decks are still circumnavigating.
Wandering like that?
Wandering, traveling, it means traveling around. Circumnavigating means traveling around.
Only on the water?
Sort of. Navigate. Navigate is something concerned with water. So traveling around because of the word navigate in the water, because into the ocean. And another one, yeah, set off on a journey. We say set off on a journey, right? More turbulent waters. What is the meaning of turbulent? What kind of waters? In this case, what kind of weather is it? Turbulent.
Yeah.
Huh?
Rough.
Rough, stormy, turbulent, stormy. So in this case, stormy weather. So there are two words from this paragraph: circumnavigating, traveling around, turbulent, stormy. Key, can you read the second paragraph? Hello. Minute go. Thousands of the drawings. What's wrong with the students?
Thousands of the toys are still adrift, moving in flotillas, trapped in currents that stretched from Japan to California. They have been found in the area in which the Titanic sank. Scientists have been tracking the toys' movements to learn more about ocean currents, which affect the climate of the planet. Faded floaties have washed up all over the world, from Alaska to Australia, or been found trapped in ice. Some are thought to have traveled up to 8,000 kilometers. Originally, the company which manufactured them offered a $100 reward for finding one. Now they have become a collector's item and can be bought on eBay for $2,000.
Here, what is the meaning of manufactured?
Is produced.
Produced. In this case, the meaning is produced. Okay, next. The third paragraph. Minute ago, you have to read all the time. See. Considered
To be a cute story. It also has
cute story. Cute.
Yeah, cute. Cute story. It's yeah. It also has a serious side to it. Plastic, which is ground up by the ocean, then enters the food chain, consumed by birds and fish. There is an ever-growing level of plastic compared with plankton in the ocean. It is a poison and will appear in our dinner plate. There are estimates that there are 10,000 container spills a year. Many of these cargoes, for example, computers, trainers, gloves, consist of toxic substances, and only 3% of the toys have been found so far.
So you are considered to be a cute story. How do you understand my cute?
It's adorable.
Adorable, yes. How about toxic? It is understandable. What is toxic?
Hazardous.
It means poisonous, right?
Poisonous, yeah.
Poisonous substances. Okay. So number 10A is finished. While reading, I discussed the meaning of these words, so you understand these words. Before I go to B, I want you to read these two grammar points. Collective nouns and phrases with past participles. Collective nouns, they are important for the exam. Minari, could you please read collective nouns? There are many collective nouns.
Collective nouns. There are many collective nouns in English, especially to describe a group of animals of the same kind. Mammals are usually in a herd or a pack, but birds and fish have a wider range of collective nouns, some of which are unexpected. For example, a parcel of penguins. Often the word describes something about the animal's behavior or movement.
So I hope you have ever learned collective nouns, a group of something, a group of animals of the same kind. For example, penguins, a group of penguins. Instead of saying a group of penguins, we say a parcel of penguins. That is called collective noun. All right. There are some collective nouns in this test.
Really?
Not not in this test. No. But we need to learn this exercise. Only the word, only one word, this one. Flotilla. Moving in flotilla. Page 40, the first line. It is a collective noun. So based on that, you are supposed to learn these collective nouns. So what is, go to B. The word flotilla is used, the one is used in the passage as a collective noun. This is the example of a collective noun. It means a group of floating things. A group of floating things, we say flotilla. So you
Okay.
need to know this. A group of floating things we call flotilla. And there are some collective nouns. Bill, congregation, school, pot, shoal, smack, blot, bob, knot, and bevy. So you need to put these words in the blanks. Will you please try for number B? Collective nouns. You are supposed to learn.
I don't think I can. I don't think I know everything.
Yeah, of course. Don't you know some?
Only
Some
one.
quite common. How many words do you know?
A school of fish. That's all.
Yeah. The rest are new for you. You
Yep.
mean? Okay. The first one, crocodiles. I don't want to give you the answer first. Why don't you try first? Use dictionary. You can use. So
Okay.
some words you don't know, you can use dictionary and do it. In this way, you must learn. If you don't know some, it is hard to find. You can skip. Okay, let's do together. Number one, crocodiles. Meaning for crocodiles, instead of saying a group of crocodiles, how will you say?
Float.
A congregation of crocodiles.
Oh.
A congregation of crocodiles. How about number two? A group of whales.
A part of whales.
Yes, a pod of whales. How about dolphins?
A pot.
A school of dolphins, a sort of fish. A school of dolphins. A school of dolphins. And next, number four, fish. You know it already.
A school of fish.
Yeah, a school of fish, that is possible. A shoal of fish. In some books, depending on the situation, there may be more than one. Shoal of fish is also possible. A shoal of fish, a school of fish. And how about a hippopotami?
A bloat.
A bloat. How about jellyfish?
A knot.
A smack of jellyfish. A smack of jellyfish.
Okay.
And next, a smack of jellyfish. How about otters?
A bob of otters.
No, a bevy of otters.
Bevy.
7. A bevy of otters. How about seal?
A bill.
A bill of seals. How about toads?
A knot.
A knot of toads. How about turtles?
A bob.
A bob or turtles. A bill of turtle is also correct. But turtle is more like bill. It is more like bob. A bob of seals. Yes. A bob of seal is better. That is for number 8. A bill of turtle, so it is for 11. You are supposed to learn these collective nouns and flotilla, a group of floating things, you should learn, and a parcel of penguins, you should learn, right? Okay. I want to check how much you remember. Don't look at the book. For penguins,
A puzzle.
a parcel. How about floating things?
Flotilla.
Flotilla. How about a group of turtles?
Turtles. A bill.
A bill. How about a group of jellyfish?
A smack.
How about toads?
Toads is a knot.
A knot. How about seals?
Seal is a bob. A bob.
How about otters? A group of otters.
Bevy.
Bevy. How about dolphins?
Dolphins. A school of dolphins.
A school of. How about fish?
A school of fish and what you say?
A
Another thing.
shoal of fish.
A
A
shoal of
shoal-
fish.
A shoal of fish means like a shoal of swimming fish. The fish swimming and a shoal of swimming fish.
Okay.
And hippopotami,
No, I
lot
don't.
of. L-O-A-D. L-O-A-D. B-L blot. A blot of hippopotami. How about whales?
Whales. A
Pot of.
pot of.
A pot of whales. How about crocodiles?
A congregation.
Yeah, a congregation. Okay, next. So in this reading test, reading text 3E, you are supposed to learn collective nouns. And the next one is important for writing. The next thing is participles. You need to use participles in writing to make your writing more advanced. Before you search for the participles, I let you read first. Read the theory first. Meaning here, phrases with participles, past participles. Actually, there are two participles, present participles and past participles. But here, past participles are used. First of all, please read the theory. Read. You have learned.
You have learned how present participle phrases can be used instead of main phonetic verbs to make sentences more vivid. You can also use past participles in this way, so that instead of starting a new sentence with "they are trapped in currents," we can make expression more concise by joining this information to the sentence with a past participle and comma. As with the present participle phrases, they can be positioned before or after a main clause, but the subject of both parts of the sentence must be the same.
Okay. First of all, you need to underline. Why do we use participles? Present participle phrases can be used instead of main finite verbs to make sentences more varied. Whenever you compose a letter or an essay, you need to show off your language skills by using different sentence patterns. So participle is also a good way of making composing a sentence, a complex sentence. Past participle and present participle. Past participle is instead of starting a new sentence, they are trapped in currents. We can make expression more concise by joining the information to the sentence like trapped in currents. That way. That is past participle. Okay. The explanation is quite complicated. I will write two sentences. And the first one, this is my example. I visited his house. I saw the children. This is one sentence. They were playing in the garden. I saw the children, they were playing in the garden. There are two sentences. Here, I don't want to write these two sentences separately, and I want to join using participle. Minati, how can you join two sentences using participle?
Comma.
Comma. I saw the children.
I saw the children, comma, playing in the garden.
Yeah, playing in the garden. I saw the children, comma, playing in the garden. That kind of sentence is called present participle. Present participle. Because ing, you make second sentence, you make the verb ing. That is called present participle. And the second sentence, this time, I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book. It was written by Mr. John. There are two sentences. How can you join these two sentences using participle?
I'm reading a book written by Mr. John.
A book written by. So in this case, verb 3, that is called past participle. So depending on the situation, sometimes present participle must be used. Sometimes past participle must be used. Past participle is mostly for passive form. So they are called participles. So let's do, please look at text 3E. Can you find participle phrases? But in this test, the main focus is past participle. I will show you as an example. The first phrase, the first participle phrase is this one. Known as the friendly floaties. This phrase is called past participle phrase. Yeah. Known as the friendly floaties, past participle phrase. What else?
Okay. The second sentence, loaded as a shipment from.
Oh, okay. Loaded as a ship. What else?
And not anymore.
Yes. Go to next.
Lots of toys are still yeah, trapped in carrots.
Yes. Any other?
Faded floaties.
Where?
No, it's or being found trapped in ice.
Or no, that
No.
is not participle because fated floaties is subject, have washed up is verb.
No, I mean that the sentence after that sentence being found.
Have washed up all over the world from Alaska or being found trapped in ice.
Yep, being found.
Or it is something it is called somewhere fated floaties. Fated floaties is subject. Verb is have washed up and have been found.
Oh no, so it's not a past participle.
No.
Okay.
Third paragraph.
Consider to be a cute story.
Uh-huh.
Plastic which is consumed by birds.
Yes. Okay. That's all.
Yes.
Okay. So the main thing is that you are supposed to use participles in your writing. It is one of the advanced ways of composing the sentence. Okay, that's all for this task. Now I'm going to do 3F.
May I go to the toilet?
Yeah. You are alone. Go.
Hello, Chair.
Okay, I will go this test quickly. Text the 3F. You are going to read about walking sharks and leatherback turtles. I want you to read these two tests, and you need to tell me some points here. Number 12, I will do that. So I won't let you write. I will let you underline the key points. You are given the example for walking sharks. Take notes through reading how much you remember. Discovered in 2006. Leatherback turtles, famous for long sea journeys, like that. While reading, please underline. I want to focus on walking sharks and leatherback turtles. I don't want to know about the other extra information. Please underline. Later, I will ask you. Underline the key points. Vinity, in walking sharks, could you please tell me about walking sharks? The interesting facts about walking sharks.
Yes. The walking sharks are discovered in 2006 in Indonesia. They are nocturnal sharks, which means they have different fins from the other.
No, Vinity, don't read all. I want the important information. The first one is that according to this paragraph, discovered in 2006.
Okay.
And the place is in Indonesia. Another way is what type of
Nocturnal sharks.
nocturnal sharks, and then any
And diet is shellfish.
they have different fins from any other species. They have different.
And the diet is shellfish.
Different fins. They have different fins that allow them to walk across the river, the seabed. Do you think is it an important information?
No.
Yes. Why the fins are different? They have different fins which allow them to walk across the seabeds. Some types of sharks, some sharks don't have that kind of fins. So that is why walking sharks are famous. So this point is necessary to be noted. Another one?
Diet is shellfish.
Yes. Anything? Do Indonesia contains some of the clearest water, blah, blah, blah. Do we need to say?
No.
We are talking about walking sharks. Any other?
The adults are 1 meter long.
Yes.
Their faces are comical.
How about their bodies?
Yeah. Bodies are sinuous and faces are can be seen as chemical.
Yes.
Mixing chemical. And when disturbed, they walk away.
The males and females mix together, right?
Ah.
And they when they are disturbed, they walk away. Okay. How about leatherback turtles? I want to know the important information.
Okay. They're famous for making epic voyages.
Yes. Any that
They are good at navigation.
they are good at navigation.
Gigantic females can swim for thousands.
Gigantic. It means big.
Yep. Gigantic females can swim for thousands of
Gigantic. Gigantic female is about 2 meters long, right?
They can swim for thousands of kilometers in straight line.
Yes. Any other?
Is it necessary the journey for them?
No. But no, not that important. It is for the specific event. We are just finding the facts for leatherback turtles briefly. Any other?
They use the position of the sun and stars to guide them.
Ah, yes. Any other?
Nope.
And if you want to take in account, you can take in account the last part. They could 25 females traveling from Gabon to Uruguay for 150 days to complete the crossing. And
Yeah.
they have 2 other migration routes.
Okay.
Migration routes can be taken in account. So the thing is how to take notes for the important information. That's all for this reading test. 23. I think we can finish 3G, Minari. Could you please go to 3G? The life of a Sri Lankan stilt fisherman. This is a magazine article. My main focus, please read, it is understandable. My main focus is number 13A and 13B, 13C. They are easy. Just read. In this book, there are many reading texts, just for reading. And highlight some beautiful words or expression for your writing. Read.
Okay. The life of a Sri Lankan stilt fisherman.
Yeah, do you know stilt?
No.
Yeah, look at the picture. In Inle Lake, there are some large rowers. That is the significant feature of the people from Inle. Like this, here fishermen, they fish on the stilt. Here, you could see the picture, the pole.
Oh my God.
This is stilt fisherman. The man is from Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Yeah, can you read quickly?
I always wake when the sun rises. I get onto the stilt only on the days when the fish are running and when the waves are not too high. Between December and April are the best months before the monsoon comes. The fish don't see the silver hawk in the white water. Sardines are the easiest to catch and they
Sardines.
Sardines. Sardines are the easiest to catch and they can be used as bait for bigger fish, but they earn less. I always go to the same spot, which has always been the place used for many generations by my family. Stilts used to be made of wood, but the sea causes damage and now we use metal. I push the 6-meter long stick into the reef until it is deep enough to take my weight, which means about a third of it is underwater. There is a cross depth to support me while I fish, but nothing to hold me on. I use a rod and line and a net for bringing the bigger fish, and then I keep them in a bag attached to my body until I have finished. I spend a couple of hours fishing in the morning and a few hours more in the evening if it was returning. It's very relaxing thinking of nothing except fish. I get paid about 5 rupees per fish, depending on the size, and sell them in the main town. The big fishing boats have large nets, which catch many fish, and so we stilt fishermen end up with fewer fish and less money than in the old days. But on a good day, I can still catch between 500 and 1,000 fish. There's always luck involved.
And last paragraph, I started fishing.
I see. I started fishing when I was a child. My children are not interested in continuing the family tradition. In 10 years' time, I shall be too old and shall have to give up. This way of fishing may soon stop forever, but I hope not.
Okay, so highlight underline expressions. Instead of saying place, you can say spot. Instead of 2 hours, you can say a couple of hours. Luck involved. Continuing the family tradition. These words are useful. Okay, it is understandable. And I want to focus on 30A. Noun forms. Noun forms of height, vanity. These are adjectives. Can you tell me the noun form of height? How to spell height?
HEIGHT,
Yes. How about deep?
TEBTH,
DEPTH, depth, right? Deep depth. How about wide?
WIDTH,
Width. Okay, WIDTH, width. How about long? Noun form.
LENGTH.
Length. Okay, how about broad?
What is broad?
Wide.
Broad,
Breadth.
bread,
BREADTH, breadth. Noun form
BR,
of breadth is breadth. Okay, the rest are familiar with you. All you need to know is breadth, right? So
Okay.
these are irregular nouns. Okay, let's continue B. Give the past participle of each of these irregular verbs. I think you know all. Wake, woke, waken, like this. Say rise.
Rise, rose, rising.
Yes, risen. ISEN.
Yeah.
Okay, how about get?
Get, gotten,
No,
or
get, got. How about come?
come, came, come.
How about catch?
Catch, caught.
How about hold?
Hold, held.
How about keep?
Keep, kept.
How about spend?
Spent.
How about serve?
Sell, sold.
Sell, sold. How about give?
Give, gave, given.
Yes. And the last one. Much more. You need to put some forms of these adjectives. Much more. These adjectives. Much more. Superlative degree.
Missed.
Huh?
What? Most.
Much more, most, right? Degree 2 is more, degree 3 is most. How about many?
Many more, most.
How about little?
Little, less, least.
How about few?
Fewer, fewest.
Few, fewest. That's all. I think most are easy for you. Huh? to know all. And next, I want to give you homework. Text 3H. Water sports activities in New Zealand. I will let you read, right? And I will let you learn some expressions. Here, number B, Minari. Page 46, 15B. I will let you do writing. So about the appearance of a monster, all right? And you have to describe it in detail. But for tomorrow, I will change it for presentation first. You need to make it scary. A scary experience. The topic will be a scary experience. Later, I will let you write. Make your writing, make your presentation more interesting by describing a scary feature. Can you do it?
I think so.
And workbook unit 3, I will give you some homework. Otherwise, we won't finish this lesson. I want you to try page 19, number 2. Page 19, number 2. Number 3, page 20, number 3, number 4. Number 4. Page 23, number 7. Page 23, number 8. Number 9, the whole unit, workbook. Tomorrow I will do workbook. I will check workbook. If you don't know some, you can leave to presentation and a scary experience and some exercises from workbook. Okay, that's all for today. Any question?
I know, Chair.
Okay, bye-bye. See you.
I
You can.